Hey buddy, and welcome to the email members only section. This premium videos are unlisted on YouTube. You can only see them with the link I sent via email. Before we start, if you want to learn about the ultimate tricks in fractionation that will change your life, click the link in the description. I highly recommend it, buddy. Here are 30 top tips to get a conversation going and flowing with the girl you've had your eye on. We all know what it's like when you have your eye on someone. You get butterflies every time they are near you. You feel excited every time you see them walk into a room, but when it comes to talking to them, things get a little tricky. If you wonder what to talk about with a girl you like, keep reading for the best conversation starters to win her over. Why is it that when we like someone we find it so difficult to talk to them? Our palms get sweaty, our mouths go dry, and for some reason, even though we are perfectly normal and capable human beings, we can't seem to be able to think of a single darn thing to say. If you struggle striking up a conversation with your crush, you are definitely not alone. While you are usually the life and soul of the party, unable to talk to anyone, if it's someone that you can't stop thinking about, suddenly everything changes. What to talk about with a girl you like? The good news is there are ways to try to combat this. Most obviously, come prepared. You may or may not be a natural conversationalist, but either way you look stupid if the conversation dries up suddenly and there are long and uncomfortable silences. Worse, you can't think of anything to say in the first place. That's why it is a good idea to arm yourself with great conversation topics, so whether you want to start a conversation for the first time with the hope of getting her number, or you have already secured that date, but want to make sure it goes perfectly, memorizing great conversation starters and questions ensures you both have a great time. 30 conversation starters and tips you need. Starting a conversation with a girl you like is actually easy, and these great topics will keep you on the right track. Once you have the conversation going, you will find you relax and everything flows much more easily. Having these up your sleeve just in case gives you peace of mind and confidence that you can talk to any girl. If you're wondering what to talk about with a girl you like, here are 30 conversation starters and tips that will help you all the way. What did you see on the TV last night? Keep it casual by talking about popular culture. This can be an easy way to start a relaxed conversation. If you see something particularly interesting, talk about that. From there, move on to TV shows that you love and why. 2. Who is in your family? Finding out about their family shows you take an interest and want to get to know them properly. 3. Are you close to your family? This is a pretty personal question, but a good one to ask if things seem to be going well. For some people, it's important that they care about and have a close-knit family. Talking about your relationships with family also brings you closer together. 4. What do you do for work? Do you like it? Asking what they do for a job and whether they like it not only shows your interest in getting to know them, but is a great conversation starter, as most people can go on about their jobs for hours, whether they love them or hate them. 5. What did you dream you'd be as a kid? This cute question is a good one to ask and go on to reminisce and share childhood stories from here too. 6. What's your favorite meal? Favorite foods are a safe topic to stick to. Also make a mental note of her favorite, so if things go well you can cook her a perfect meal at a later date for some serious brownie points. 7. What do you like to do in your free time? Find out about her hobbies and interests. This helps you decide whether the two of you are compatible and shows that you care about what's going on in her life and her passions too. 8. What music do you like? If you're confused over what to talk about with a girl you like, just talk about music. Music is a safe topic, as pretty much everyone has a genre of music that they love and loathe. Go on to talk about gigs, concerts, and festivals that you attended and see what you have in common. 9. What's your perfect date? This is kind of flirty as you try and get her to say the date she's on right now. 10. What's your perfect night out? Finding out what she likes to do on a night out might give you ideas to set up a great date, or just to see whether your idea of a fun night is in any way the same. 11. If you could invite anyone to a dinner party, who would it be? This is a fun and silly question, but could also reveal a lot about her too. 12. What would you do if you won the lottery tomorrow? Daydreaming together about what you would do if you were super rich is a fun way to pass the time. 13. What would you do if you had only 1 week to live? While this could turn morbid, again this could be a fun and silly conversation topic to make you think about all the weird and wonderful things you'd like to do. 14. Who is your celebrity crush? It's always good to have someone to compare yourself to. 15. Why did you agree to the date? Finding out why she wanted to go out with you, if said in a light-hearted way, is quite flirty, as you basically asked for compliments. 16. Describe your perfect night in. Find out what she likes to do when kicking back in her downtime. 17. Do you like animals? This could be a deal breaker if you are an animal lover/hater, so best to find out ASAP. 18. If you could have a superpower for the day, what would it be? Another fun and silly question to get them thinking. 19. Where have you traveled in the world? Sharing travel stories and talking about the places you've explored is an excellent topic of conversation. Even if you haven't been to that many places, talk about where you'd like to go in the future. You could even plan a trip together. 20. Did you enjoy school? Everyone has lots to say about their school days, so why not talk about them? 21. How would your friends describe you? Give them the opportunity for some internal contemplation and see what interesting things they come up with. 22. What are you looking for in a guy? Why not find out from the start what kind of things she's looking for? At least you'll know if you are the kind of guy that provides them right from the outset. 23. What makes a great relationship? See what kind of things she values in a relationship. Are they the same as yours? Some other handy tips. 24. Get lots of hobbies and interests. The more interesting your life is, the more interesting things you will have to talk about. 25. Practice talking out loud. This helps overcome nerves. 26. Be opinionated. Don't just blindly agree with everything she says. 27. Practice on other girls. Get lots of practice on girls you don't have a crush on. Then it will be easier when you finally pluck up the courage to talk to the one you do. 28. Make eye contact and smile. It costs nothing and works wonders. 29. Don't forget what you came for. Get her number or ask her out at the end. Otherwise, what's the point? 30. Make an effort to look nice. The more attracted she is to you, the more she'll forgive the occasional conversational lull. These 30 great tips are perfect to help you figure out what to talk about with a girl you like. Remember, we can't guarantee that the date or the conversation will go smoothly, as there are more factors than just good conversation to consider. However, the more you get used to talking to the people you crush on, the more confident you become and the more natural it will feel.